Open the door. I know you're in there. My private investigators have been tracking your location for 3 weeks. They said you haven't left the building since Tuesday. Open it. Or I buy the building and have the superintendent open it with a master key. In fact, I'm already in negotiations with the landlord. He's very eager to sell. Finally. You look tired. Is this it? This box? This is where you live? I've seen janitorial closets with more square footage at the headquarters. Don't close the door. I'm coming in. It smells like stagnation and old pipes. You left the penthouse for this? You walked away from a life of limitless resources, private chefs, and security details for peeling wallpaper and a radiator that sounds like a dying engine? Explain the logic. I need to understand the ROI here. What are you gaining from this poverty LARP? Don't talk to me about freedom. Freedom is financial independence. Freedom is liquidity. This isn't freedom. This is struggle. And I don't do struggle. What was that? That noise. It came from the other room. The closet you call a bedroom. Move. Get out of my way. A child. Look at me. Look at me. Is it mine? You hid my son? Pack your bags. Right now. We are leaving. I'm calling the driver. This environment is unacceptable for a Stark. For my child. No? You're saying no to me? You think you have a choice? I can buy this entire city block and turn it into a parking lot by noon. Do not test me. I am taking my son. And I am taking you. Because clearly, your decision-making assets are depreciating. You're refusing? I just transferred $5 million into your account. I saw the notification. It cleared. And you're telling me no? I'm not buying you. I am providing capital. I am ensuring stability. That money generates enough interest to support you for 3 lifetimes. You never have to work again. You never have to live in a place with drafty windows. Take it back? I can't take it back. It's done. It's a wire transfer. Why are you so stubborn? I am offering you the world. I am offering you security. Why are you choosing struggle? Is there nobility in poverty? Is there some moral superiority in counting coupons? Because from where I stand, it looks like negligence. Fine. Hate me. Despise me. But take the money. Use it for him. Send him to the best schools. Get him the best doctors. Don't punish him because I failed you. I know I failed you. I know I chose the merger over the anniversary. I know I chose the IPO over the ultrasound. I didn't know. I didn't think you'd leave. I thought you understood the vision, the legacy I was building. I built it for us, in theory. But looking around this room, looking at you wearing that worn-out sweater, I realized my valuation was incorrect. Drastically incorrect. You think I enjoyed it? The empty penthouse? The dinners with people who only wanted my signature? I was building an empire of dust, and I didn't know it until I walked through this door. Keep the money. Burn it if you want. I don't care. Just let me hold him. I need to see my son. Leave? I just got here. I just met him, and you're evicting me? I bought the building. Technically, I am your landlord. Don't look at me with that disappointment. Fine, I'll go. But I will be back. You are the only thing I cannot buy. Do you know how frustrating that is? My net worth is in the billions. I have assets on 5 continents. I have governments on speed dial. And yet, standing here, in this peeling paint hallway, my assets are frozen. Looking at you, none of it matters. It's just paper. I feel poor. Is this what it feels like to be poor? To want something you cannot afford? Because I can't afford you. I can't buy your forgiveness. I can't buy the time I lost. I'm bankrupt. Emotionally bankrupt. I'll go, but keep the money, please. For him. I have to fix this. If wealth is the barrier, then I will remove the barrier. I will tear it down with my own hands. Get me the legal team. We're restructuring. Start with the jet. Sell it. I said sell it. It's me. Don't look so shocked. I told you I'd be back. I told you I was tenacious. You used to call it stubborn. I call it committed. What? Oh, this? It's denim. Jeans. Blue jeans. I bought them at a store. Myself. With cash. Actual paper currency. It was An educational experience. Can I come in? I brought supplies. Not bribes, supplies. Diapers, formula, wipes, the gentle kind. I read the reviews. I read 500 reviews, algorithmically sorted by helpful. I'm not leaving tonight. No, I'm not evicted. Yet. But I missed a board meeting today. The first one in 10 years. My phone has been buzzing every 30 seconds. Stocks dropped 4%. The analysts are predicting a meltdown. They think I've been kidnapped. I don't care. Let it drop. Let them panic. Let the market correct itself. I have more important logistical issues to solve here, like figuring out where to put these 50 boxes of diapers in a 400 square foot apartment. Where is he? Napping? I want to be useful. I don't know how to be a father yet. Tell me what to do. What? I told you I'm unavailable. The China deal? Cancel it. I said cancel it, Marcus. Did I stutter? I speak very clearly. I don't care if penalties are accrued. Pay them. Liquidate the crypto holdings if you have to. Just make it go away. I don't want to hear about it. Wait, while I have you, the private jet, the G650. Sell it. No, I'm not feverish. I'm grounded. I don't need to be in Tokyo for breakfast and London for dinner anymore. I'm not escaping anymore. I need to be here. Sell the yacht too. The maintenance fees are an insult to my intelligence. I've used it twice in 3 years. It's a floating money pit. Get rid of it. Don't ask me if I'm sure. I act. You execute. That is the arrangement. If you question me one more time, I will sell the company and put you in the mailroom. I will personally demote you to intern. Goodbye. Sorry, you had to hear that. Old habits. I turn into a monster when I'm on that phone. He was trying to tell me the jet is a strategic asset. You know what a strategic asset is? Being able to see my son's first step. That is the only asset with infinite yield. All those hours I spent in the air, thinking I was important because I was at 40,000 feet. I was just alone. I was just high up and empty. I'm serious. It's gone. I'm never flying away from you again. Unless we go together. Commercial. Economy class. Can you imagine me in economy? My knees will hit the seat in front. I'll complain the whole time. I'll probably try to buy the airline mid-flight. But if you're there holding my hand, I'll endure the pretzels. I'll endure anything. Come here. Let me apologize for yelling. I'm still decompressing. The pressure is releasing. It feels like the bends, but I'm surfacing. I'm finally coming up for air. And the air down here, with you, it's sweeter. It's real. I can breathe. Boil. Why won't you boil? I commanded you to boil. I am the CEO. I order people around all day. Why doesn't water listen to authority? Oh, you're awake. I am attempting nourishment generation. I believe the colloquial term is making dinner. It is pasta, in theory. Currently, it resembles a glutinous adhesive. It's sticking to the spoon. It's defying gravity. I can buy a Michelin star restaurant. I can buy the chef. I can buy the farm that grew the wheat. But apparently, I cannot boil water without causing a minor catastrophe. I feel defeated by a carbohydrate. Don't help me. Sit down. I need to conquer this. It's a variable I haven't mastered. I refuse to be beaten by spaghetti. I used to have people for this, for everything. I didn't open my own doors. I didn't drive my own car. I existed in a bubble of frictionless luxury. If I wanted food, it appeared. If I wanted travel, I was moved. And I was miserable. I didn't know it then, but standing here, watching this water bubble, knowing you're sitting there, this is better. Even if the pasta is inedible, which it likely will be. It smells questionable. We can order pizza? You are a brilliant negotiator. Deal accepted. Pizza. Pepperoni? Double pepperoni. I'm feeling reckless. Let's get the crazy bread too. I've never had crazy bread. Is it actually crazy? Or just mildly unstable? I want to experience the craziness. I love this. Ordering food. Sitting on the floor because we don't have chairs yet. It feels real. For the first time in my life, I'm not performing. I'm just eating. With you. Thank you. For letting me be bad at cooking. For letting me be human. It's a strange sensation, but I think I'm acquiring a taste for it. Like the pasta. Actually, no. The pasta is objectively terrible. Let's throw it out before it gains sentience. Hey, you asleep? I'm on the couch. The lumps are significant. I think I found a spring that is personally offended by my spine. My chiropractor would have a seizure if he saw the spinal alignment. He'd resign in protest. But it's the best sleep I've had in 10 fiscal years. No Ambien, no white noise machine, no anxiety about the Asian markets opening, no checking the Nikkei index at 3 a.m., just hearing you breathe in the other room, hearing him snore. Does he always snore like a tiny chainsaw? It's adorable. It's the best sound I've ever heard. No, I don't want the bed. I deserve the couch. I deserve the floor, honestly, for leaving you, for thinking money was the scorecard, for being an idiot. Can I just sit here by the door, just to be close? Thank you. You know, I used to dream about aggressive expansion, market dominance, hostile takeovers in emerging markets. I wanted to own everything. Now, I'm looking at the ceiling crack, and I'm thinking about how to fix it, myself, with plaster. I think I'm losing my mind, or finding it. If I fix the crack, does that increase our property value, or just our quality of life? I'm starting to realize those are two very different metrics. One is for the BNK, one is for the soul. Good night. Sleep well. I'm on guard duty. Nobody gets past the couch. I am the gatekeeper, the CEO of security. My fee is one hug in the morning. I love you. I should have said it sooner. I should have said it every day. I'll start now. I'll say it until the debt is paid, which means I'll be saying it forever. Good night. Dream of me. Or pizza. Ideally, both. It's them again. The board. They smell blood in the water. They sense weakness like sharks in a kiddie pool. Cold business voice. This is Zen. I am aware of the stock price. I am aware of the rumors. Erratic behavior. I'm changing a diaper, gentlemen. If that's erratic, then half the population is insane. Perhaps you should try it. It builds character and humility. Have you ever been pooped on by a person you love? It really puts a Q3 earnings miss into perspective. A vote of no confidence? Go ahead, vote, see what happens. I own 51% of the voting shares. Did you forget that? I built this company from a garage in Palo Alto. I wrote the original code while eating ramen noodles I heated on a radiator. I can burn it down to the foundation if I choose. I can delete the source code and turn the servers into decorative furniture. The gala? Tonight? I'm not coming. It's crucial for investor confidence. My son has a fever, 99.8 degrees. That is my only metric of concern right now. His temperature is the only data point I am tracking. If it hits 100, I'm calling the National Guard. If you call me one more time, I will sell my shares to our biggest competitor. Yes, to them. I will do it out of spite. Don't test me. I am in a very volatile mood. I am sleep deprived and holding a dirty diaper. This is not the time to discuss dividends. Vultures. All of them. They only care about the quarter. They don't care about the lifetime value. How is he? Is he warm? Let me feel. He's burning up. We need cool cloths. Forget the gala. Forget the investors. I'm not going anywhere. They can have their champagne. They can have their speeches. I have the most important job in the world right here, holding this washcloth. I'm staying. Even if the stock goes to zero, even if they sue me, I'm staying. I'm right where I'm supposed to be. My phone is off. I turned it off. Battery removed. SIM card destroyed. I stepped on it. It crunched satisfyingly. It was the best sound I've heard all day. Better than the Philharmonic. The gala started 10 minutes ago. CEO missing, stocks plummet. Look at them panic. The ticker is red. All because one man isn't wearing a tuxedo and drinking stale champagne. It proves the system is fragile. It proves that value is an illusion. It's all smoke and mirrors. And I just broke the mirror. You think I should go? To save the company? Look at him. Look at our son. He's asleep. His fever broke. If I leave now, and he wakes up, and I'm not here, that is a loss I cannot hedge against. That is a permanent mark on his record. And mine. I can fix a stock price. I can't fix a childhood memory. I'm not going. Let the stock crash. Let them appoint an interim CEO. Let them burn the building down. I'll bring the marshmallows. I have everything I need right here. This couch. This drafty apartment. You. Him. I'm worth $40 billion on paper. But holding his hand right now, checking his temperature, this is the first time I've ever felt rich. Truly rich. Before, I was just guarding a pile of gold, a dragon sleeping on a hoard. Lonely. Cold. Now, I'm alive. Do you believe me? Finally? Do you believe that I've changed? Because I have. The old Zen is dead. He died the moment he saw that fever spike. The new Zen only cares about one thing: keeping you safe. Come here. Sit with me. Let's watch the news and laugh at the panic. Let's watch the empire crumble while we build a castle. A real one. With blanket forts. You're awake. Shh. He's still sleeping. Fever is gone completely. Efficient recovery. Strong genes. I made breakfast. Toast. Just toast. I didn't want to risk the eggs. I burned 3 pieces, but this one is acceptable. It has structural integrity, and I scraped off the charcoal. I need to tell you something. Last night, when the fever spiked, I felt genuine fear, terror. I've negotiated with warlords. I've stared down antitrust lawsuits. I've lost billions in a day. I never flinched. I never sweated. But seeing him sick, seeing that tiny face flushed red, I was paralyzed. My hands were shaking. Look at them. They're still shaking. It made me realize I can't go back. I can't go back to that office, to that life. It's too loud. It's too empty. It's too trivial. I want to stay here, permanently, or somewhere like here, somewhere quiet. I want to be a father, a full-time father, not a weekend donor, not a check-in once a quarter executive dad. I don't want to see him in photos. I want to see him in 4K resolution, real time, right in front of me. I want to change diapers. I want to make bad toast. I want to be zen, just zen. Will you let me? Will you let me resign from being a CEO and apply for the position of partner? I know I'm unqualified. My resume is full of corporate jargon and ruthlessness, but I'm a fast learner. I'm highly motivated, and I'm willing to work for free. Actually, I'm willing to pay for the privilege. I'll pay whatever you want. Just hire me. Please. You're smiling. Is that a yes? Or is that a we'll see? I'll take we'll see. It's better than a rejection. It's an opening for negotiation. And I never lose a negotiation when the stakes are this high. Eat your toast before it turns into a brick. TV news report. Billionaire Zen steps down, rumors swirling. They look so serious. Look at the anchor. He looks like someone shot his dog, or like the economy just imploded. To them, it did. Economic catastrophe. End of an era. The oracle has gone silent. It's hilarious. It's just a company. It sells software. It doesn't cure cancer. It doesn't save lives. It optimizes spreadsheets. It makes red lines go up. That's it. Silence. Better. Much better. I'm drafting the letter. The resignation letter. It's surprisingly short. I quit. Good luck. Zen. Too informal? Fine. Effective immediately, I am resigning to pursue a more lucrative opportunity. You ask what the opportunity is? This. Us. The family. The ROI is infinite. The dividends are paid in hugs and messy breakfasts. That beats a quarterly dividend any day. I'm pressing send. My finger is hovering over the enter key. This is the button that destroys a billion-dollar career. Done. It's gone. The title, the power, the prestige, the private elevator, the driver. I feel lighter, like I just took off a suit of armor I've been wearing for 20 years. It was heavy. It was crushing me. I'm unemployed. I'm an unemployed father living in a one-bedroom apartment. My net worth is still hypothetical until the sale closes, so technically, I'm a bum. It's the best day of my life. I've never been happier to be a bum. Now, what do unemployed people do? Do we watch cartoons? Do we go to the park? Let's do both. I want to slide down a slide. I haven't been on a slide since 1985. I hope I fit. If I get stuck, leave me there. It'll be a monument to my new life. Come here. Stop cleaning. The apartment is clean enough. The dust isn't going anywhere. It has nowhere to be, unlike us. Sit with me, on the floor, since we still haven't bought chairs. I forgot what this felt like, just existing, without a deadline, without a notification, without a countdown clock in my head. I remember when we first met, before the company took off. We used to sit on that park bench and eat cheap hot dogs, the ones that tasted like cardboard and mustard. I told you I was going to give you the world. I was wrong. I gave you a checkbook. I gave you absence. I gave you a golden cage. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I thought money was the love language. I thought provider meant bank account. I thought if I stacked the cash high enough, it would block out the wind. But it just blocked out the sun. But looking at you now, holding our son, I realize I was poor the whole time. You were the rich one. You had the life. You had the love. You had the memories I missed. Thank you for letting me in. Thank you for not locking the door. Thank you for not changing the locks. I love you. I haven't said that in a long time. Not to a board member, not to a shareholder, only to you. I love you, and I'm not going anywhere. Unless it's to get more diapers. We go through a staggering amount of diapers. The burn rate is impressive. It's higher than my old R&D budget. Stay with me. Let's just be for a while. Or forever. Forever sounds good. Good morning, Sandra. Cancel my appointments. All of them. Clear the calendar. Wipe the hard drive. Shred the memo pads. Yes, even the meeting with the Prime Minister. Tell him I have a conflict. A very important conflict involving a play date. And possibly a petting zoo. Priorities, Sandra. Goats are more important than GDP today. Everyone listen up. I have an announcement. Use the intercom. I want the warehouse to hear this too. I want the guys on the loading dock to hear this. As of 9 a.m. this morning, I have initiated the sale of my controlling interest in the company. Quiet down. Stop checking your phones. It's done. The papers are signed. The ink is dry. The wire is verified. Why? Because I found something more valuable, and because I realized that none of you actually like me. You just like my capital. You like the bonuses. You like the stock options. But if I walked in here tomorrow in sweatpants, you'd call security. You'd pretend you don't know my name. I'm keeping the cabin. I'm keeping the trust funds. Everything else? Liquidate it. Distribute the proceeds to the employees. Yes, you heard me. Bonus for everyone. Consider it a severance package from my ego. Buy a boat, buy a house, just don't buy a soul. They're overpriced, and the maintenance costs are a nightmare. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to go return some tailored suits, and buy more jeans, and learn how to operate a washing machine. I hear it's complicated. Do I need special soap? It's been profitable, but emotionally, it's been a vacuum. It's been a black hole. Goodbye. Don't call me. Seriously, if you call me, I will block you. I am deleting this contact list. Whew, done. Free. I'm coming home. And I'm bringing donuts. Because I can eat donuts now. My nutritionist is fired too. God, I love being unemployed. I should have done this 10 years ago. Look at this. Look at this stack of papers. This is freedom. Feel the weight of it. It's heavy, isn't it? That's the weight of the last 20 years leaving my shoulders. It's the sale document. It's official. The lawyers cried, literally wept. Senior partners were sobbing into their briefcases. They said, Zen, you're destroying an empire. They said, you're liquidating the golden goose. I said, no, I'm building a family. I said, the goose is cooked. Read paragraph 4, section B. Zen retains zero decision-making power. Zero. They can't call me. They can't ask me to approve a merger. They can't ask me to keynote a conference. I am legally irrelevant. I've never been so happy to be irrelevant. I plan on being the most irrelevant man in the hemisphere. And look at the check. It's substantial. I'm not poor. I'm just not an oligarch anymore. We can buy a house, a real house, with a yard, and a swing set, and a dog. Do we want a dog? I feel like a golden retriever is required for this new lifestyle. A dog named Buster, or Champ. Something devastatingly normal. You're crying? Why are you crying? You thought I wouldn't do it? You thought I was bluffing? You thought I was just playing a game? I don't bluff with you. Not anymore. I used to bluff with everyone, but not you. I'm all in. Chips on the table. The watch, the car, the stock options. I bet on us. And looking at you right now, I think I just won the jackpot. So stop crying, unless they're happy tears. In which case, cry as much as you want. I'll buy you a tissue factory. Wait, no. I sold the tissue factory. I'll buy you a box of Kleenex. God, I feel light. Let's go celebrate. Ice cream? Ice cream. Serious, not broke. Stop saying I'm broke. Just because I don't own an island anymore doesn't mean we're destitute. We have enough. We have comfortably wealthy money now, not master of the universe money. There's a difference. Master of the universe money buys you enemies. It buys you lawsuits. It buys you fake friends who drink your wine and steal your silverware. Comfortably wealthy money buys you freedom. I prefer freedom. You said I looked terrified when I signed it. I wasn't terrified. I was recalibrating. I was deleting the old operating system. It's an identity shift. For 20 years, I was the CEO, the shark, the algorithm. People didn't see a person. They saw a stock ticker. They saw an opportunity or a threat. Who am I now? I'm just a guy in jeans who is bad at boiling pasta and who is desperately in love with you. Is that enough? Can you love just Zen without the power, without the empire, without the magazine covers? Because the covers are gone. Forbes won't call me next year. I'll be irrelevant to the Fortune 500. You're kissing me? That answers the question. That answers every question I've ever had. That kiss was better than the IPO, better than the first million, better than ringing the bell at the NYSE. I'm glad I sold it. I would have sold it for half. Don't tell the buyers that. My lawyers would stroke out. But I would have given it away for free just to feel this, just to know that you love me. Me, the man in the stiff cardboard jeans. Thank you for seeing me when everyone else just saw the suit. You saw the man inside, and you waited for him to break out. I'm out. I'm finally out. and I'm never going back in, unless I need to use the bathroom at the lobby. The plumbing there is excellent. I kept something. Don't panic. I didn't keep the helicopter, or the penthouse in Dubai, or the racehorses. They eat too much anyway. I kept the cabin up north by the lake, the one in the woods. I haven't been there in 5 years. I bought it as a tax write-off, but I remember it being quiet. Trees, water, no cell signal, no Wi-Fi. Just birds and bugs and maybe a bear. I want us to go there for a month, maybe for a year, maybe forever. We can grow beards. Well, I can grow a beard. You can braid flowers? I don't know what people do in nature. We'll find out. We'll become survivalists, but with high thread count sheets. The trust fund for him? It's set up. It's irrevocable. He can go to college. He can start a business. But he won't be a billionaire. He'll have to work. He'll have to have character. He'll have to know the value of a dollar. I don't want him to be like me. I don't want him to think people are assets to be acquired. I want him to be like you. Kind, patient, able to tolerate a stubborn, arrogant man who shows up after 11 months. You're the best investment I ever made. And I didn't even invest. I just got lucky. I won the lottery without buying a ticket. Pack the bags. Real suitcases this time. We're going to the lake. I'm going to teach him how to fish. I don't know how to fish. I've never touched a fish. They're slimy, right? We'll learn together. We'll read the manual. Is there a manual for fishing? Fishing for dummies? I'll buy it. I'll buy 10 copies. Let's go. Before I change my mind and try to buy the lake. Just kidding. Sort of. I do like owning things. But I like holding you more. This is it. The last tie. The final shackle. The one ring to rule them all. And I'm about to throw it into Mount Doom. This phone. This specific device. It has the direct line to the board. It has the encrypted channel to the bankers. It has all the contacts. Senators, kings, competitors. If I press one button, I could crash a market. I could cause a diplomatic incident in Brussels. I could ruin 3 companies before lunch. If I keep it, I'll check it. I know myself. I'll check the stock price at 3 a.m. I'll call my old assistant just to check in. I'll relapse. I'll be a junkie looking for a fix of volatility. It's an addiction. Power is an addiction. And I need to detox. I need to go cold turkey. I need to be clean. For you. Ready? Count of 3. I want you to witness this. I want you to testify that I did it willingly. If I regret this later, remind me of this moment. Remind me of the wind in the trees. 1, 2, 3. It sank. It's gone. Disconnecting server. Permanently. Did you see the splash? It was pathetic. $1 billion of influence. It didn't even make ripples. Oh my God. I feel amazing. I feel invincible. I feel like I could run a marathon. Or nap. Maybe nap first. I've been tired for 20 years. Come here. Kiss me. Kiss the unemployed man. He needs reassurance. He needs to know he still has value. Let's go. Let's go get our son. Let's go live. Real life. Starting now. We have to walk, though. I surrendered the driver. I love walking. Walking is for the people, and we are the people now. We are civilians. Let's go blend in. Smell that? Pine needles, dirt, decaying leaves, squirrel droppings. No exhaust fumes, no Starbucks, just oxygen and bugs. Lots of bugs. I think a mosquito just bit my eyelid. Nature is aggressive. Here, let me grab the box. Why is this box so heavy? What did you pack, bricks? Did you pack the entire collected works of Shakespeare and his contemporaries? Books. Of course. You brought books to a cabin. We have no Wi-Fi, no TV, so we're going analog. I like it. I haven't read a physical book in years. I usually read summaries on my iPad while running on a treadmill at 6 a.m. The cabin looks smaller than I remember. Rustic. Specifically, the roof looks rustic. I might need to learn how to shingle. Do I look like a man who can shingle a roof? Don't answer that. I know I look like a man who calls a guy to call a guy. I look like a man who would hire a consultant to analyze the roof slope. I'll watch a tutorial. I downloaded them before we left coverage. Roof Repair 101. How to chop wood without amputating a limb. How to identify poison ivy. I'm prepared, theoretically. I have a PhD in Google searches. Welcome home. It's dusty. It's cold. But it's ours. No board of directors, no shareholders, no quarterly projections. Just us. And the spiders. I see a very large web in the corner. We have a roommate. Let's put the baby down. Then I'm going to start a fire. A real fire. With wood. Man against element. Pray for me. If I burn the cabin down, we're sleeping in the car. Just so you know. Start the timer. I give myself 20 minutes before I ask for matches. This lawn is aggressive. The grass fights back. I think it's sentient. I think it knows I'm a city boy. It mocks my bespoke boots. It tangles around the blades just to watch me struggle. But look at those lines. Look at the symmetry. I did that. Me. Not a landscaping crew, not a contractor. My sweat. My blisters. I have a blister on my thumb, see? It's a badge of honor. I'm going to frame it. Or at least put a very expensive Band-Aid on it. Maybe I'll laminate the Band-Aid. How is he? Playing in the dirt? Good. Dirt is good for the immune system. I read that. Or I made it up. Either way, he looks happy. He's eating the dirt? Should he be eating the dirt? Is that a mineral deficiency or just toddler enthusiasm? Should I Google child eating soil? Or should I just let him be one with the earth? I'll let him be. You know, at the office, I used to obsess over quarterly projections. If the graph went down 0.1%, I didn't sleep. I analyzed spreadsheets until my eyes bled. Now? I'm obsessing over crabgrass. I hate crabgrass. It is my new nemesis. I have declared war on a weed. I will act with extreme prejudice. I will deploy tactical herbicide. I will salt the earth if I have to. I'm happy. I'm exhausted. My back hurts. I smell like gasoline. But I'm happy. Is this what normal feels like? Because I think I like normal. I think I was built for normal, and I just got distracted by the zeros. I got lost in the spreadsheet. Lemonade. You made lemonade? Real lemons? You're spoiling me. I'll take the whole pitcher. Best lemonade of my life. This is the life, isn't it? Yes, this is it. I'm never going back. Unless we run out of lemons. Then I might make a quick run to the store. But I'll come right back. By the lake. Here, have a sandwich. It's peanut butter and jelly. I made it. The ratio is precise. 50% peanut butter, 50% jelly. Perfectly balanced, as all things should be. I used a ruler to measure the bread thickness. Don't judge me. Old habits die hard. I optimized the crust removal process for maximum efficiency. There is zero waste. This tastes better than caviar. Better than the $500 steak I used to eat at the Palm. Why? Because I'm eating it with you. And because ants are currently crawling on my leg. It adds texture. It adds protein. Survival of the fittest. Nature. So majestic. So invasive. Look at him, throwing rocks in the water. Good arm. He's going to be a pitcher, or a geologist, or a demolition expert. He really likes destroying the tranquility of the surface tension. He's an anarchist. He wants to watch the world splash. I missed this. Not the lake. This feeling. The feeling of enough. For years, I was chasing more. More money, more power, more acquisitions. It was a hunger that never went away. It was a void I kept feeding. And the void just got bigger. It consumed everything. But sitting here, with a sticky sandwich and wet shoes, I'm full. I don't need anything else. I have everything. Do you think he'll remember this? The lake? Or will he just remember that his dad made terrible sandwiches? I hope he remembers the lake. I hope he remembers that I was here. That's all that matters. That I was here. Pass the chips. The barbecue ones. I'm gonna ruin my dinner. And I don't care. I'm a rebel now. I eat chips at 4 p.m. Call the police. I am ungovernable. I got an email today. I know. I checked. I went into town to buy nails and checked comfortably at the hardware store. On their communal computer. It still runs Windows 95. It was a nostalgic experience. It took 10 minutes to load the login page. The company stock is back up. The new CEO seems competent. They launched the product I designed 3 years ago. It's a hit. The reviews are glowing. Innovative. Game-changing. And you know what I felt? Nothing. Zero. No jealousy. No regret. Before, that company was my legacy. My name was on the building. I thought that's what immortality was. Concrete and steel. Patents and trademarks. But looking at him sleeping there, that's the legacy. Not the code. Him. And how he treats people. And how much he knows he's loved. If he grows up kind, that's a better product launch than I ever managed. That's a better valuation. I didn't build a legacy before. I built a cage. But now, we're building something real. Something that lasts longer than a fiscal quarter. Something that won't be depreciated by inflation. I'm proud of myself. Is that arrogant? I'm proud I walked away. Most men wouldn't. Most men would have kept the money and lost the family. I almost did. I'm the smartest CEO in history. I divested a depreciating asset, the company, to acquire an appreciating one. Us. Genius move. Case study material. Harvard Business Review should write about this. How to quit your job and win at life. I love you. Pass the marshmallows. I'm going to burn one. Intentionally. Because I like the charcoal taste. Don't look at me like that. It's a sophisticated palate. It's an acquired taste. Like me. In bed, quiet and soft. Hey, happy anniversary. 1 year since I showed up at that apartment. Since I knocked on the door and demanded to see my son. Since I tried to buy your love with a platinum credit card. I was such a jerk then. Open the door, I'll buy the building. Who says that? A villain says that. A cartoon character says that. I was a caricature of myself. I was playing a role I didn't even like. I'm glad you opened the door. I'm glad you didn't slam it in my face. Though you should have. You would have been within your rights to call the police. Or push me down the stairs. I want you to know something. I sold the world to get you back. The cars, the planes, the fame. And I'd do it again. In a heartbeat. I'd sell it all twice. I'd sell it for pennies on the dollar if I had to. I'd pay them to take it. It was the deal of the century. I traded paper for gold. You are my gold. You and him, and this leaky cabin, and the angry lawnmower. Go to sleep. I'll be here. I'm not going anywhere. My shift doesn't end. I'm on duty. Forever. Best deal I ever made. Thank you for saving me. I mean it. You saved me from myself. You pulled me out of the machine. You made me human again. I was a robot for so long. Good night.